we've got the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats taking on the homegirls, the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County. David, Kyle, another good matchup. We're here for another doubleheader. We've had a couple of these here, so I guess we're lucky tonight.
Very fortunate. Kind of, got to be excited. Friday night, it's February. It's almost Valentine's Day. And by knowing that, it's almost tournament time. We are 1 week away from this tournament. Teams are finally fine-tuning, getting to what they do. So, Buckhorn Lady Wildcats, Breathitt County Ladycats, you got to think they're starting to think about that postseason, what they've been working for all year. So, I'm excited to see what both teams bring to the table tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting night. And like you said, Valentine's Day just around the corner. Sweetheart coronation here tonight. Congratulations to Tinley Hayes. I believe Riley Allen was the other.
Bristol Allen.
Bristol Allen was the other middle school princess. So congratulations to those two young ladies. And folks, we're anticipating a lot of action here tonight, getting ready for the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Bobcats first up at 6. And then we'll be bringing you that boys game at 7:15. The Knott County Patriots and Coach Honeycutt back in the Coliseum to take on the Bobcats. So stay with us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll bring you all the action. We'll be back after this message.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Yes, we'll do.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, your next chapter begins here. Enroll now for spring 2026 courses at Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC meets you where you are with flexible online and in-person classes, short-term programs, and hands-on training for in-demand careers. When you choose HCTC, you're choosing opportunity, support, and a community that believes in you. Call 606-487-3293 to enroll today.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear, but when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You've tackled your prediabetes. You're eating well, staying active, and reducing stress. You've even made new friends, all because you took charge of your health and lowered your risk for type 2 diabetes. It's possible when you join CDC's National Diabetes Prevention Program. Coaches help you with real-life solutions. This could be you. It can all start today. Find an online or in-person program. Visit cdc.gov/prevent type 2.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Appalachia's #1 motorsports dealer since 2007, YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality off-road vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 5 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, Painesville, Ashland, or Pound, or you can always visit us online at ypkmotorsports.com.
Have you been injured in an accident or at work? With offices in Salyersville, Hyman, and Jackson, Martin Law Offices is your hometown injury team. Graham Martin, Todd Martin, Cameron Adams, Brad Park, and Lakin Roberts have nearly 100 years of combined legal experience, and they stand ready to help you get the compensation you deserve. Our attorneys have deep roots in our communities. We live, work, and celebrate beside you. So when you get injured, let your neighbors at Martin Law Offices help fight for you. Kentucky Law does not certify specialties legal practice.
All right, folks, we are back here from the Coliseum in Jackson. We are going to go quiet on the broadcast here for just a few seconds as the Breathitt Band will bring us the national anthem, and David Kyle and I myself will be right back.
Please
We did not have a rendition from the band, but we had the national anthem sang to us by one of Breathitt High's finest. And as the colors leave the floor to our right, we will get ready for the starting lineups between the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn and your Lady Bobcats of Breathitt High. Hey, Kyle, what's that young lady's name? I can't remember from football season that sang the national anthem.
Johnson, yeah, that was done by Miss Emily Johnson.
I appreciate her. That was a great rendition of the national anthem. I know she's done it at the football games before, but I couldn't remember her name. So thank you to Miss Emily Johnson for that. Not an easy task to stand up in front of all these fans.
No, not at all.
And be under the pressure of singing that live.
And just Macy Brown to see the recognition hitting a milestone. I didn't catch it if it's rebounds or points.
I didn't either. I didn't hear the announcer when he made the announcement. For the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn, 0, Haley Drew Blank. And number 14, Ringley Deaton. Number 30, Lila Wooten. Number 4, Chelsea Mullins. And the center under the basket, senior, number 44, Ashlyn Adams.
And the lights are coming down in the Fairce Woods Coliseum, meaning the home team is about to be announced the starting lineups.
Good crowd in the Coliseum tonight here to back these two communities as the Lady Wildcats and the Ladycats get set. Starting lineups, we'll start out with number 34 for the Ladycats, Macy Brown. Number 23, Charlie Stacy. Number 5, Micah Kanoe. Number 3, Lexi Combs. And number 4, Alexis Pelfrey. This is starting 5 for the Lady Cat. They'll meet in center court. They now do their last little team meeting before you get ready to tip this one off from the Coliseum. The Breathitt band loud and proud behind us. Well, like I said, David Kyle, two great communities here to support these Lady Wildcats and the Ladycats at Buckhorn and Breathitt High.
You couldn't beat, Buckhorn School can't beat, the people over there, what they're doing, they both schools, Breathitt County.
Yeah.
You look at things like both communities back in 22 have experienced the flood, trying to get both their schools Buckhorn for years, finally get back in their field. Been tough.
And we got the tip. The Ladycats for Breathitt High will control it. Combs over to Pelfrey now. Pelfrey comes back out top of the key to Stacy, over to Combs. Patient inside pass from Pelfrey, kick back out to Kanoe. Now to Charlie Stacy, back out to Micah Kanoe, top of the key. Alexis Pelfrey over to Stacy, back to Combs. Ladycats being patient, looking to set up the shot underneath. Stacy's pass knocked away by number 44, Adams, and the Ladycats of Breathitt High there to take it right back. Combs to reset the offense. Kanoe fires a three. No good. Combs there for the rebound. She'll pass it out to Pelfrey off the back of the rim. No good. Big rebound by Brown. Put back up. No good. And here come the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn with their first offensive possession.
Yeah, out there, Ladycats got a few good looks. Just couldn't get anything to fall there.
Deaton over to Mullins. Mullins drives, kicks it back out to Adams. Now back over to Deaton. in the lane, puts up the shot, no good. It'll go out of bounds, and they'll say touched last by the Ladycats at Breathitt High. So Buckhorn will inbound it under their own basket.
Ladycats staying in a woman-to-woman defense here.
Blank inbounds underneath the basket to Lila Wooten, and the first 2 points of the game. High percentage shot for Lila Wooten right underneath the hoop.
Yeah, good play there to Coach Blank to convert that out of bounds underneath.
Combs over to Pelfrey. She goes inside to Stacy. Ball knocked loose. Errant pass got away from the Ladycats, and there'll be a walk called on.
Got some water on the floor. Looks like.
Is that what it was?
Some debris, yeah.
All right. I thought she might have picked up that foot, and they were going to whistle her for a walk, but we got some debris on the court. We got it cleaned up, and Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn will inbound it in front of their bench.
Yeah, Ladycats there trying to work against that 2-3 zone. It's hard. Got to work and find gaps. Can't throw straight through it.
Pass knocked loose, and Pelfrey for Breathitt County comes up with it. So we pass it to Combs. Lexi up the court, across the timeline now to Pelfrey. Back to Combs. Spotted up, drives in the lane, puts up the jump shot. Off the rim, no good. And Brown on the way up is fouled. So she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
They're going to get that foul on Wooten. Be her first team first contest.
Macy Brown's first shot's no good.
Macy Brown out for the season shooting 61% for the Ladycats in the free throw line.
Second one is up and off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lexi Combs.
Good work by Combs to get her girl underneath the goal.
Brown back to Combs. Combs drives in. Defense caves on her. She comes back out to Pelfrey.
Buckhorn standing there 2-3.
Kanoy. Now over to Combs. Pelfrey back to Combs. The Ladycats of Breathitt County being very patient here early in the first quarter. No points on the board yet for them. But they look to be patient, trying to set things up and not hurry anything at this moment. Pelfrey fires the 3 off the rim, no good. Ball tipped. And look out, here comes Deaton with it down the court. Her layup is up and good for the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn. They're on the board 4-0 over Breathitt right now. 5:18 on the clock.
Definitely start. Coach Blank probably wants for his Lady Wildcats.
Kanoy over in the corner to Combs. Combs drives baseline. Ball knocked loose, and it'll go off number 4, Chelsea Mullins of Buckhorn. Ladycats will inbound it under their own basket. Brown to throw it in. Looking for Combs.
You got to expect this ball might go back to Brown.
Yep. She found Stacy. Bounce pass inside to Brown. Spins. Ball knocked away and altered, and Buckhorn Wildcats, Lady Wildcats will handle it. Deaton comes up with it. Shot is up. No good off the rim. Battle for the rebound. Macy Brown for Breathitt with an outlet pass to Combs. Combs one-on-one against Deaton underneath. Layup no good. And another rebound down for Wooten of Buckhorn. Underneath now. Pass intended for Blank and taken away by Alexis Pelfrey.
Yeah, one thing Ladycats got to do when Buckhorn's setting up the zone, it's giving problems. They've got to try to look for ways to beat it, maybe even outrun it.
Kanoy spots, and Micah Kanoy is good on her first Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer of the night.
And that is also a good way to bust the zone, is starting to hit the long-range shots.
Yep. Deaton across the timeline now with Kanoy in front of her. She moves to her left. We'll pass it off to Mullins. Mullins back out top of the key to Adams. And now back to Deaton. Drive, shoots just inside the arc. No good. Rebound down to Blank. She'll go back up. No good. Ball tip. The Pelfrey will come out of there with it for Breathitt County.
Yeah, you got to think Coach Hayes want to push this ball. You know, people I know say one of the best ways to beat a zone is don't let it set up.
Yep. Inside pass to Stacy. Off the fingertips and out of bounds, and it'll be turnover to Buckhorn. So Deaton will bring it up the court for the Lady Wildcats. 4-3 your score, a little over halfway through the first quarter. Low scoring first quarter. Both these teams may be a little jitters. Buckhorn came out early. Long 3 that time. No good for Blank, and it'll go out of bounds and stay here with the Lady Wildcat.
Ladycats just couldn't secure that rebound. Buckhorn with a chance here to score again. It's been one of their 2 field goals out of bounds underneath play.
Inbound bounce pass from Blank underneath. Shot up, no good for Adams. Stacy there to control the rebound. Combs with it now, over to Pelfrey. Back to Combs, top of the key, over on the left side to Canoy. Combs back to Pelfrey. Thought about the 3. Inside to Brown, kicks it to Canoy. Almost lost the handle on it, but she'll bring it back out top of the key to Combs.
Good inside out movement there by the Ladycats.
I'm going to find somebody open, and there she is. Micah Canoy fires the 3. Buries another Breathitt Center home 3-pointer. Gives her 2 of them, and all of Breathitt's 6 points here in the first quarter.
Mike Canoy trying to be a zone buster for the Ladycats.
Deaton inside, shoots up jump shot, no good. Stacy pulls down the rebound. Important play for the Ladycats underneath on pulling down those defensive rebounds because, that second chance points for Buckhorn could be a lot here, down 2.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things, just basic basketball, you always hope your opponent to one bad shot, which I don't understand that's a bad shot, but that's your goal as defense.
Brown inbounds, throws to Pelfrey. Her 3's no good. Brown spots up from the other side. She'll fire the 3 off the rim, no good. Stacy underneath. Puts down the dribble, goes back up, and Charlie Stacy underneath the basket for her first 2 points.
Good strong move there by Charlie Stacy.
The inside pass now to Wooten. She'll hand it back off to Blank. Blank drives, kicks it back out to Deaton. Deaton around top of the key, working against Canoy. Not a lot of movement on the Buckhorn offense right now. Mullins back out to Wooten. Now back to Mullins. She'll bring it all the way over to the left. Bounce pass underneath. Nice give and go. And the pass back to Wooten. The shot no good. Charlie Stacy with another important rebound.
Good backdoor cut and ball move by the Lady Wildcats. Just couldn't convert.
Nice play. Just didn't get the bucket. Pelfrey back to Canoy. Inside to Brown. She fires underneath the Stacy. Charlie Stacy. Another high percentage shot underneath the basket. Give her 4 points. Breathitt's up 10-4.
One thing that impresses me is watching Macy Brown play. Just the way she sees the court, hitting open ladies. Does a really good job of that.
Great vision. If she's not going to the basket, she knows who's going to be open. Underneath shot is up by Blank and no good, but she'll be fouled. Yeah, Macy just has such good vision. She knows who to look for when she gets the ball. If she knows the defense is coming on her to double team, she knows who she's throwing it to.
Everybody sees her, a lot of times to see her as a 5 or a post player, but she's really for her size has exceptional handles.
Yeah. So a couple subs in for each team. Canoy will go out as Sweetheart Queen Kinley Hayes comes in. And in for the Buckhorn Wildcats is Addison Shepard. Shot is up and good for Blank. She got one of those. Hayes over to Combs, now to Pelfrey. 10-5 your score, 1:03 on the clock. Cross court to Pelfrey. Back to Combs.
Good ball moving by Ladycats. That's the way you got to move it. Try to bust the zone.
Good pass in Pelfrey. Open, spots up, fires the 3 off the rim, no good. Brown there for the rebound and the putback, no good. Stacy with another rebound. Hayes with the cleanup. And on the shot, she'll be fouled. Good aggressive play by both teams, really, but the Ladycats with Breathitt High really underneath Stacy and Brown going to work for Coach Hayes' Ladycats.
Kinley Hayes off with the first on the season. This team is shooting 64.3% from the charity stripe.
Second shot is up, and it's good for Tinley. We'll make it 11-5 with 46 seconds on the clock. Deaton, across midcourt. Moves to her left, past to Mullins. Mullins drives inside, kicks it back out to Adams. Adams tied up now. She gets it back to Deaton. Back over to Shepard. Now to Blank. Blank fires the 3. Off the backboard, no good. Charlie Stacy, another rebound. Rinse and repeat for Charlie Stacy. 3 big defensive rebounds in a row for her underneath the basket. Combs. Over to Pelfrey, inside to Brown. She's open underneath. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Shepard comes out there with it and gets it to Deaton. 5 seconds. Spots up, fires the 3. In and out. No good. And Combs puts down the dribble and doesn't have time to throw up the shot at the buzzer, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 11-5 your score. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, folks, we are back getting ready to start the second quarter here from the Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky. The Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn trail the Ladycats of Breathitt High 11-5. We'll get ready to start this second quarter. Ladycats from Breathitt down early, but able to mount a comeback. We watched a lot of on-purpose passing and taking their time and not getting in a hurry with offense in that first quarter, David Kyle.
Ladycats, slow start. Buckhorn's 2-3 zone, gave them some problems to start out. Still not exactly, I'd say, how they was with it. Good defense by Lexi Combs here. But Bob Ladycats scoring coming from 2 Breathitt true home threes from Mike Canoe, and then 4 points from Charlie Stacy off of work around the blocks.
Mullins tied up now to Deaton. Deaton over to the right, back to the left in midcourt. Bounce pass inside to Shepard, puts down the dribble, goes up, and no good.
It's going to be blocked by Brown. Stay with the Lady Wildcats. Told Chase still staying matched up here.
Mullins to throw it in. Got to get rid of it. She does over in the corner to Deaton. Deaton drives inside, puts the shot up, no good. Ball tipped. And Shepard tries to save the rebound, but Macy Brown going to come out of there with it for Breathitt County. Combs now with it over to Hayes. No numbers. She'll come back out to Canoe. Combs now to Pelfrey. Back to Combs. Inside to Hayes. Dribbles inside, goes up and under. Shot no good. Brown there for the rebound. Macy Brown with her first 2 points of the night.
And Brown was a slow start. She was expecting that to come and finally got on the scorebook.
Deaton going to work in the lane. One-handed shot, no good. Canoe with a rebound, and Mullins going to be there to tie it up for the jump ball.
Good hustle there by Mullins, making that second effort to try to make something happen for her team, but did get a jump ball, even though to stay with the Lady Wildcats.
Combs over to Pelfrey. Back to Combs, top of the key. Pelfrey, Combs, Canoe. We're inside to Hayes. She's looking for Brown. Comes back out to Combs. She fires her first 3 of the night. Can't get the roll off the rim. Rebound to Hayes. Now back out to Pelfrey. Canoe, she's open from the right wing. No good. Brown tried for the rebound, but it went off her foot out of bounds. And it'll go to the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn.
Just couldn't handle the offensive board there and went out of bounds.
Deaton. Pass intended for Mullins, and Hayes comes out of there with it. Chased it down and over to Pelfrey, back to Lexi Combs.
Hayes being physical there on defense, getting rewarded with the steal.
Combs drives inside, spins, puts up a shot, can't find the basket. And the rebound comes down to Mullins of Buckhorn. Molly Mullins over to Chelsea Mullins, now to Deaton. Shepard drives past Brown, and she goes up to the shot and draws the foul. So Addison Shepard will go to the free throw line for 2. Freshman.
Shepard on this season. Shooting just her third attempt on the year.
First shot, no good. Back in for the Lady Wildcats is 30, Lila Wooten, and also Blank.
So Shepard gets another chance here to score a punt for the Lady Wildcats.
Off the rim, no good. Brown there with a rebound. She'll find Combs. Combs dribbles through defenders over to her left. Now to Pelfrey, top of the key, back over to Combs. Back to Pelfrey. Looking to set things up. Combs passes to Pelfrey. Wanted to go inside to Kanoy. They come back out to Combs. Over to Hayes. Fires inside to Brown. Brown puts down the dribble. Shot goes up. It's no good, but she'll draw the foul.
Brown out there is hard to guard.
Yeah, important, especially with her size inside, to know that she's going to go up and have a couple defenders coming hard at her to go at the ball. And 9 times out of 10, she's going to get a foul called, and she goes up intending to make that shot. First free throw is good. 14-5 your score. Second one in the air, nothing but net for Macy Brown with her 4 points here in the second quarter. Blank across the timeline. Inside to Wooten. Back out to Blank. Over in the corner now, back to Wooten. Top the key to Shepard. Over to Mullins. Mullins drives in. Kick to Wooten. Tied up. She'll go to Blank. Blank drives. Puts up the layup. Off the rim. Took a trip and came out. Here comes the Ladycats with it. Pelfrey. Over to Kanoy. In the corner to Hayes. Thought about the three. Out of Pelfrey. Combs with it, spots up, shoots the jump shot. Off the rim, no good, but Brown there for the rebound and the putback. Macy Brown, 6 points here in the second quarter.
Yeah, she's doing a good job cleaning up the offensive side of the glass for Ladycats getting those putbacks.
Mullins tied up with Combs in front of her. Now to Shepard. Passes to Blank. Blank drives in against Hayes. No call. She'll fire the three, and it's good for Haley Drew Blank. First points of the second quarter for the Lady Wildcats is a Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer.
Blank, she's a player to watch. She's averaging 15.7 for the Lady Wildcats. So if she gets hot, watch out.
Brown with another basket inside on the other end. 19-8 your score. Mullins kicks to Wooten. Long 3-pointer, another one for Haley Drew Blank. Give her 6 points for the Lady Wildcats there in the second quarter. Make it 19-11. Blank finding her spot behind the arc. Hayes will fire the three, and she drills it. Timmy Hayes with a big Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer to answer those from the Lady Wildcats.
Coach Hayes tell them, make sure you find Blank here.
The Lady Bobcats have doubled up the Wildcats right now, 22-11. To get some subs in for Breathitt County as Allen and Stacy back into the game. Pelfrey and Hayes will take a seat. Inbounds from Blank to Deaton, and that 3-point basket is good for Deaton.
Buckhorn starting to find a little more confidence in their shot right now.
Second quarter full of 3-pointers for both ball clubs, especially Buckhorn. Allen comes back out with it to Kanoy. Now to Brown, over to Combs. Combs back out to Allen, top of the key. Harper will pass it to Brown. It's to Stacy, dumps it inside. Pass taken away by Blank. Blank up the court, all the way underneath, and going to be blocked by Macy Brown, but we get a foul underneath the basket, and it'll be called on Stacy, I believe.
They're going to get Brown with it.
They're going to get Brown with it. Yep. 2 fouls for her.
Team's second of the quarter.
And Timmy Hayes set to check in at the scorer's table. So Macy Brown will have to take a breather, I believe, here in the second quarter after that foul. Blank's free throw is up and good.
Young lady shooting 63% on the year from the free throw line.
Hayes comes back in for Brown. Second shot for Blank, no good. Hayes with a rebound. Combs. Over on the right side, hands it off to Kanoy. Now to Allen. Combs thought about the three, drives baseline, and the shot altered by number 44, Ashlyn Adams, and I think she'll pick up the foul there as Combs went to the hoop.
Lacey Combs going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's averaging 78% the free throw line.
Combs' first free throw is good, and that is her first point of the night.
That's something, you know, if you're Coach Blank, you've got to be excited about that for your team. That if you say Lexi Combs don't score the first 14 minutes of the ball game, hey,
it's a lot of minutes to keep her scoreless. 2 points for Lexi from the free throw line. Blank going to drive in the lane, ball off her foot. Handled by Allen. And tried to get it to Combs, and ball was tied up. Kanoy will bring it out of there.
Yeah, Ladycats got to watch her here for the 10-second count. Go ahead and get the ball across.
Lexi going to get it across. 1:58 on the clock over to Allen. Now back out to Hayes, top of the key. Inside to Kanoy. Kanoy tied up. We got a jump ball courtesy of Ashland Adams and Micah Kanoy.
And that ball's going to go to the Lady Wildcats. One thing you got to watch there, when you against a zone and when everything's kind of compact in the middle, you can't bring that ball down.
Nowhere to go with it, but to put it back up to the hoop when you get a pass that close inside. Beaton sets up the offense for the Lady Wildcats. Over to Wooten. Wooten going to work inside against Stacy. Working off the block, comes back out to Beaton, and the shot was no good. And here comes the Ladycats for Breathitt High. Kanoy with it now. Over to Combs. Now back to Kanoy. Hayes over to Combs. Back to Pelfrey. Back to Hayes. Cross court to Pelfrey. Kanoy with it. Back over to Hayes. She'll fire the three off the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound, and it'll go out of bounds to Buckhorn off Charlie Stacy.
Yeah, Buckhorn Lady Wildcats got to get there badly in there.
Chelsea Mullins to inbound to Deaton.
And that's kind of one thing, you know, that's Buckhorn as a school. You know, they're going to battle. They're going to contest.
Yeah.
They're going to play hard. They're going to bring it to you.
And they got some size underneath, too. They got Wooten and Adams both in there right now. Ball taken away. Combs handles it. Spins underneath. Goes up with the layup. Gets the shot to fall. Lexi Combs trying to get turned on here in the second quarter. She's got 4 points after that basket. 42 seconds on the clock. Wooten almost knocked loose. Back to Wooten. Over to Mullins. Mullins drives. Bounce pass underneath to Deaton. Almost lost the handle. Kicks it back out to an open blank, and she fires another Breathitt Finner home three-pointer.
And she has found her shot this second quarter.
She's got 3 3-pointers. Give her 10 points in the second quarter. Hayes with it now. Back out to Kanoy.
You got to think Coach Hayes just wants one at this point.
Yep. Fires a long one from deep. No good. Stacy with the rebound. Tied up. And we get a jump ball. We go back here to the Lady Cats of Breathitt County. 4 seconds left on the clock. Brown. Or Kanoy, my bad. Throws it in to Pelfrey. Now to Combs. Underneath the Stacy. She spins. Shot no good. Tinley Hayes' putback is no good. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Your score 26-18. Breathitt Ladycats in the lead. We'll be back after this message.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
You're starting out or starting over, your next chapter begins here. Enroll now for spring 2026 courses at Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC meets you where you are with flexible online and in-person classes, short-term programs, and hands-on training for in-demand careers. When you choose HCTC, you're choosing opportunity, support, and a community that believes in you. Call 606-487-3293 to enroll today.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
For 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You've tackled your prediabetes. You're eating well, staying active, and reducing stress. You've even made new friends, all because you took charge of your health and lowered your risk for type 2 diabetes. It's possible when you join CDC's National Diabetes Prevention Program. Coaches help you with real-life solutions. This could be you. It can all start today. Find an online or in-person program. Visit cdc.gov/prevent type 2.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, we are back. Bluegrass Sports Nation here during the intermission. 26-18 your score in the first game of the doubleheader here tonight from the Coliseum. The Breathitt Ladycats on top of the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats, 26-18. Going to run down the scoring here for you real quick. We'll start out with the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn. Leading the way for the Lady Wildcats is Haley Drew Blank with 11 points. She had 3 Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointers for the night. Also 5 points for Deaton and 2 points for Lila Wooten to give you their 18 points. For the Breathitt Ladycats, leading the way for them here tonight, Macy Brown with 8 points from under the basket. She had 2 free throws. Micah Canoy with 2 huge Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointers there in the first quarter. Give her 6. 4 points for Alexa Combs, 4 points for Tinley Hayes, and 4 points for Charlie Stacy to give us the total of 26. That should score 26-18 here in the first half between the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn and Lady Wildcats of Breathitt High. David Kyle, you made an important point, I think, for Coach Blank and the Lady Cats. You look at the scoring totals on the book, and Lexi Combs with only 4, and those came in the second quarter. And that's an important plus for him in the locker room to talk to his girls.
You know, if you look at Ladycats scoring, you know, they got 2 average double figures, 17.5 Alexa Combs, 11.4 at a Mason Brown. And you're holding that leading scorer of Alexa Combs, 17.5 to just 4 points in the first half. If you can just hold, you know, if you can hold her to single digits in the game, you got to, you know, say that's a victory for us. We got to make more positive things happen because of that. So, you got to see, you know, I'm sure that's what he's telling his team, just kind of continue what we're doing, but we just got to make a few more plays, a few more stops. The offensive, you know, for them is offensive rebounds, the putbacks Ladycats have got from players of really what the separation is right now in this game.
Well, folks, we'll take another, we got about a minute and 10 seconds. We'll take another quick break, and we'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health.
We're back.
All right, we're back. Bluegrass Sports Nation underway. Got a little carried away there.
Ball tied up. Combs takes it away from Blank all the way down the lane. She puts up the floater and good for Alexa Combs.
And that's exactly what you don't want if you're the Lady Wildcats, but what you want if you're Coach A's. You want Alexa Combs getting more confidence, getting those points for the up on the board.
Wooten over in the corner now, kicked to Deaton. Back out to Blank, top the key. Over to Mullins. Mullins going to drive in the lane, kicks it back out to Wooten. Now to Deaton. Deaton's going to drive in the lane. She'll bounce past the Blank. Blank going to fire the 3 from behind the arc. No good. Charlie Stacy there with an uncontested rebound.
Yeah, Blank's something to watch there. She kind of got hot there with 3 threes on the second quarter. If she can continue that, she makes the Wildcats hard to handle.
Yep. Tanoy over to Brown, now to Combs. Combs kicks it back out to Pelfrey. Over to Brown. Brown inside to Combs. She's open, fires a little jump shot off the back of the rim, just a little hard and no good. Blank will bring it across midcourt. Over to Deaton. Deaton drives in the lane. Now over to Blank. Blank looking. She puts up her floater, no good. Chased down by Stacy. Another defensive rebound for Stacy. She's been all over the boards on defense for the Ladycats. Pelfrey. Now to Combs. Back to Pelfrey. Out to Kanoy, top of the key. She'll go to the left wing with Combs. Cross court to Kanoy.
If you're the Lady Wildcats, you have to watch Kenora. She's already hit 2 threes this contest.
Pelfrey. Combs to Brown. Back out to Kanoy. Over to Combs. Great passing by the Ladycats. I'll tell you what, they've improved 100% on controlling the ball and spotting the open person, knowing where everybody's going to be on the floor.
Yeah, they're staying disciplined within their offense, not forcing anything.
Combs to Brown. Cross court to Lexi Combs. Puts down the dribble. Back out to Pelfrey. Kanoy. Pelfrey. Lexi Combs now. Inside to Kanoy. And a little jump shot off the rim, no good. And Wooten will pull down the rebound for the Lady Wildcats. And Deaton will bring it up.
Got to lock the shot attempt if you're the Ladycats. Just didn't convert.
Yeah, that shot will be there later.
Wide open look inside 10 foot in paint.
In the lane is Adams, and she goes up for the shot. It's no good, but she'll be fouled underneath the basket.
Yeah, Adams there just back down Stacy. Got her in a bad position. Got to put up the shot and was fouled. Adams 45% on the season from the free throw line.
First shot is up and off the front of the rim, no good. 28-18 your score, 5:16 left here in the third quarter. Second shot in the air. That one off the rim, no good. Rebound to Brown. Long outlet pass to Combs across the timeline.
That's one thing you've got to think of. If you're the Ladycats, you probably want to speed this pace up just a little bit more than what it is.
Yeah, Lady Wildcats and Buckhorn not real deep on the bench, so that could prove to be an issue in the third and fourth quarter if Breathitt tends to speed up this game. Jump shot by Kanoy, no good. Stacy's there with the rebound to put back, no good. Pulled down by Wooten of Buckhorn. Deaton across the timeline. Over on the left to Mullins, back out to Deaton. Out behind the arc is Wooten. She'll fire the three in and out, tipped, and Brown will bring it out of there. Pass to Combs. Combs has an alley into the lane, off the glass, and good. Lexi Combs will get the free throw attempt after the made basket.
And I'm sure they're out there, you know, I was talking about this earlier. Best way to beat a zone is don't let it set up.
Yeah.
Put out there off the made shot, getting out in transition. Lexi Combs attacking the rim. Not allowing the zone to set up, gets her 2 points and the chance to make the old-fashioned three-point play.
Shot is up and good for Lexi Combs.
You know, we got a timeout.
We'll take a quick timeout with
30
Ladycats. We'll be right back.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know, familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
All right, folks, we are back here from the Coliseum. Special thanks to all those fine sponsors. We're going to say special thanks to Kentucky River Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Dr. Sharma has been treating patients for over 30 years. For more information, visit them at krortho.com.
And now the time that's kind of come to expect. This looks like the Ladycats going to bring some full court pressure.
Mullins
trying to speed this game up.
Throw it in. She'll find Deaton. Deaton across the timeline working against Hayes. Quick little point guard for Buckhorn Wildcats. Blank with it now. Drives in the lane. She's got Combs in front of her. Bounce pass underneath the Adams. High off the glass. No good. Tipped. Mullins will come out there with it. Now back to Adams, to Blank. Inside to Adams, give to Deaton, shot no good. Here comes the Ladycats with it. Combs over in the corner to Hayes. She'll drive in, put up the floater, no good off the rim. Rebound by Macy Brown, put back up and in. Give her 10 points here on the night.
And there is what you're going to have if you're the Ladycats play the style that they like to play. Is just pushing the ball.
Deaton all the way underneath off the glass and good for Buckhorn. So 3:29 on the clock here in the third. First 2 points for the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn, courtesy of Deaton. Long dry spell for them coming back out after the halftime break. Combs directing traffic for Breathitt. Cross court to Hayes. She fires inside to Brown. Brown working against Wooten and Adams. And Lexi Combs saves it from out of bounds back to Brown. And we got a jump ball.
In the straight for Ladycats.
Good defense by Ashton Adams that time for the Lady Wildcats. Brown to throw it in for the Ladycats. She'll find Pelfrey in the corner. She'll pull the trigger on the three. No good. Brown with a rebound. Cross court pass to Combs. Inside, and she was going up, which that should be fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, Lacey Combs starting to find a little bit more offense in the second half than what she did in the first half.
2:53 on the clock now, 33-20 your score. Breathitt in the lead. First shot no good for Lexi.
And for those wondering, yes, we are going to be having a separate stream for the boys game here following this game between the Breathitt County Bobcats and Knott County Central Patriots. That'll be streamed right around 20 minutes after this.
A couple people there for Knott County we may have heard of before, I believe. Yeah, that Honeycutt guy.
And I got to mention my old pal Roy Conley sitting on the bench there.
See him too. I was glad to see him. Blank trying to get past Holmes. Makes the pass up the court to Adams. Underneath the Wooten. He will give underneath for Deaton, and the shot is good. Takes it Combs now for the Ladycats. Coach Hayes calling the offense over in the bench. Allen now with it. Harper will pass it to Combs, now to Pelfrey. Back inside to Allen. Tied up, she'll pass it to Hayes. Hayes fires the three from the top of the key. Tilly Hayes with her first. Oh, that's her second Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer of the night.
Well, she's getting nothing but the bottom of the net on both of them.
Oh, blocked that time by Harper Allen. Mullins comes back up with it, gets it to Wooten, fires to Deaton. She'll fire the three. And Deaton's Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer is good. She'll answer. Mullins up off the court and in good shape, looks like. She'll stay in the game. 2 minutes left here in the third. 37-25 your score.
Lady Wildcats, right when you think the Bobcats are about to make a little bit of a run, seem like they have an answer.
Combs to Pelfrey. Back to Hayes, over to Combs. Combs will bring it back out top of the key and take her time. She'll pass to Pelfrey. Now back to Lexi Combs. Tinley Hayes wanting the ball.
She's ready.
There it is. She turns, passes to Brown, pass over in the corner to Pelfrey. She'll drive in, dish to Hayes. Hayes puts up the jump shot, no good. Ball chased down on the court, comes up in part by Allen to Combs. Combs drives, no good, and the rebound knocked loose.
Gotta like the effort there by Allen, her dive on the floor.
Shot up by Alexi Combs is good, Harper Allen really got that started for the Ladycats. 101 on the clock, 39-25, 14-point lead for Breathitt. Mullins tied up with Allen. Over in the corner to Deaton, she drives baseline, loses a handle, picks it back up.
Out of bounds on the Lady Wildcats.
And the turnover.
Back in.
Yep, turnover will go over to Breathitt. 49 seconds left for the Ladycats here in the third. Pelfrey to Combs. Combs will bring it up.
One thing to watch here for Ladycats, stay out of the paint. 3 seconds, foul can happen.
Bounce pass to Pelfrey. She'll find Allen. Allen shoots the bank shot. Harper Allen with her first 2 points here of the night. Blank to Wooten. She'll hold it up. I wanted to hand it back off to Blank, and Tinley Hayes takes it away. Tinley says, that's my pass. I'll take it. Pelfrey spots up, wanted to shoot the three. Comes back out. So they go to Allen. Allen finds Hayes. Underneath to Brown. Kicks it to Combs. Fires the three, and it's money. Lexi Combs with the Breathitt center home 3-pointer here in the third.
Good ball movements. Everybody at the Cats wants to get a good find by Brown to get the assist to Lexi Combs.
Long buzzer beater's no good to end the third. We'll go to the fourth. Your score 44-25. We'll be right back. Folks, we're back to start the fourth. Thanks again to Kentucky River Orthopedics and Sports Medicine here in Jackson. Dr. Sharma now accepting patients. For more information, visit them on krortho.com. 44-25 your score. Let's see if the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats can build some more offensive intensity. They worked hard there in the third quarter, but the defense, in part, Tinley Hayes and Harper Allen with some important minutes here in the third quarter. Ball underneath by Shepard. I think that was altered, got loose, but Mullins comes up with it. Intended for Blank. There's Tinley Hayes again. Ball knocked loose. Holmes chasing after it. Would go out of bounds as Blank was trying to get her hands on it. I think it's going to be a foul on. They're going to give that to Pelfrey. That's her first. So Blank on the inbound looking for somebody. She'll find Deaton in the corner, comes back out to Mullins, top of the key. Now back to Deaton. Deaton with 7 points in the third quarter. Blank with it now. She'll drive, put up the shot, no good off the rim. Brown there to tie up Shepard. Ball blocked. And Adams tries to get it back out, and the Ladycats at Breathitt High will control the ball, but a little chippy there underneath. I think just in the intensity and good defensive pressure.
And we're going to get a full timeout by the Breathitt Ladycats right here.
We'll take it with them. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
$7:19 left in the fourth quarter. Ladycats of Breathitt High with a 44-25 lead over the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn. Both teams breaking out of the huddle during the timeout. Got Pelfrey, Combs, Hayes, Allen, and Brown on the court for the Lady Bobcats.
You got to think Coach Hayes took that full timeout there to kind of refocus his girls. You know, like you said, got a little chippy there. Just, he's got to make. We're at the end of February, middle of February. We got to be conscious about what we do. We can't be getting thrown out doing anything crazy.
Brown underneath, nice pass from Hayes, and Brown there for the easy basket for 2 points. 46-25. Allen, great defense, ties it up. Combs controlled the dribble, picked it up to the basket, no good. Hayes with the rebound, and Hayes goes up, shots no good. It should be fouled. What a play by Allen, Combs, and Hayes, all three on that possession as Harper Allen got it started, and Combs with an impressive dribble off the floor as she picked up the ball. And Hayes now with it on the free throw attempt, and it'll come off no good.
Yeah, Tinley Hayes on the season shooting 64% for the Ladycats from the free throw line.
Second shot is up and good for Tinley Hayes.
Ladycats still applying full court, woman-to-woman pressure.
Mullins, long pass, tipped. It's going to make it to Shepard. Should hand it off to Blank. Blank in the lane, trailed by Hayes. Shot up, no good. Macy Brown with a rebound. Combs, outlet pass up to Allen. Spins, and she'll be fouled by Mullins. Pretty smart play there to set up under the block and make that turn, and defender really nowhere to go. Just creating a foul. Inbound to Combs, fires the three. What is a two? So we'll give her 2 points.
And let's Combs. Quick identification there. Her wide open. Get her the ball. Good pressure defense there by Combs.
Deaton trying to get past Lexi. She's got to make a move and get it across.
They're going to call a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second by the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats.
We'll be right back after this 30-second timeout on BSN.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know. Familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
6:18 left here in the fourth quarter. The Ladycats of Breathitt High with a 49-25 lead over the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn. Lady Wildcats to throw it in. Blank. She's going to go to her left to Shepard. Shepard's going to drive in against Brown. Off the backboard, no good. Adams flies in for the rebound, and on the putback, it's no good, but she'll be fouled.
Lady Wildcats still being aggressive. Catching the Bobcats not box, Lady Cats not box now like they should. Getting offensive rebound, chance for 2 points right here.
So that's Alexis Pelfrey's second foul. Adams' first free throw is good.
More and more fans rolling in. Got to be excited for the next matchup too between, the
off the back of the rim, no good with that shot. But Mullins controls the rebound, tries to make the pass over Brown and Combs. Can go out of bounds and stay on this end of the court with the Lady Wildcats.
We talk about next game. We got the defending 14th region champs going against the defending 14th region champion coach.
Yeah. Shot off the glass, no good for Adams. Chased down by Shepard. She'll get it to Mullins, now to Deaton. Over at the logo now. She drives to her right, and ball knocks loose by Hayes to go out of bounds and stay here with Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn. Blank, inbound to Deaton. Deaton working against Combs. Hard defense by Combs. Deaton underneath against Brown. Shot is up and good.
Way to stay with, though. By the Lady Wildcats gets 2 points.
5:35 now, 49-28. Lady Cats
having to extend their zone out just a little bit, given the situation of the game.
Hayes left open. She'll shoot the jump shot. Tipped by Brown. Combs controls it. And Adams comes out of there with it.
That's just a good heads-up play by Brown, even though they didn't convert. She knows she couldn't get to secure the board, just taps it out.
Blank fires a three, no good. Put back by Adams, no good. Pelfrey going to come down with it. She's going to dribble it out of there. Across the timeline, she'll pass it over to Lexi Combs. Combs now with Blank in front of her. She'll drive in the lane, split defenders, puts up a jump shot, no good. Brown there for the putback, no good. And I think Tinley Hayes is going to be called for the foul that time.
And that'll be Hayes' first foul, team foul number 3. And Michael Canoy and Charlie Stacy makes their return to the game.
Long pass from Blank to Shepard. Adams spots up inside the arc. She fires a shot, no good. Brown with a rebound. Long outlet pass to Hayes. Hayes with Blank in front of her. Drives, spins, puts up the jump shot. Good. Tinley Hayes feeling it tonight.
Good little post move there by Hayes.
Handoff from Shepard to Deaton, and I think they're going to get Lexi for the foul.
Lexi Combs will be called for that foul. That'll be the team foul number 4. So Buckhorn, after this, on the next foul, will be shooting the bonus for the rest of the game.
Blank to inbound. She goes long to Adams. Handoff back to Blank. She fires a 3, and it's good. And Breathitt filling home 3-pointer is good for Haley Drew Blank.
Really good offensive performance by Haley Drew Blank. Just on the season, Blank 24% from the 3-point line. I imagine it's quite a bit better tonight.
Yeah, she's got 4 tonight and doing a great job carrying the team at a few points on offense. Deaton fires a jump shot, no good. Stacy there battles for the rebound, and Mullins will tie her up for a jump ball.
The ball's going to go to the Ladycats.
51-31 your score. Combs to Kanoi. Lexi will walk it across the timeline. Breathitt taking their time. 3:53 on the clock. 20-point lead.
Buckhorn now matched up lady to lady.
Deaton defensively against Combs. She'll get the screen from Hayes. Combs going to go all the way in. Under the basket, brings it back out. To Brown, now underneath to Stacy, open off the glass. Charlie Stacy there for the putback. Blank beats the defense across half court. Shepard underneath. She's going to go up, blocked by Macy Brown, and I think they're going to whistle. Well, they're going to whistle Macy.
Going to get her for a foul. That's going to send the Lady Wildcats to the line to shoot 2.
53-31, 3:24 on the clock.
The fresh Madison Shepard have a chance to add 2 points for the Lady Wildcats.
Shot is up, no good off the back of the rim.
And for the second attempt.
Same result. Off the back of the iron, no good. Combs brings it out of there for the Ladycats. Bounce pass up to Hayes. She'll drive baseline underneath. Another high percentage shot for Tinley Hayes. Give her 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
As the season on, Hayes is looking more and more comfortable attacking the rim.
She's got an air of confidence about her when she gets inside the lane. Deaton going to drive in. Shot off the front of the rim, no good. Brown with a rebound. Pass up to Combs. Combs brings it back out. Going to slow things down for the Ladycats. Over to Brown. Back out to Hayes. Pass underneath to Brown, taken away by Shepard. Stacy picks it up now. Spins, comes back out to Kanoi. Micah will pass in the corner to Lexi Combs. Combs wanting to go into Hayes, finds her on the block. Spins, off the glass, no good. Macy Brown there with the rebound. Got her own rebound again, shot no good. Stacy with the rebound back up. Shot no good, and Adams will bring it down for Buckhorn.
Ladycats getting shots around the goal, just can't get them to foul.
Layup by Deaton, no good. Combs will get the rebound and pull it out of there for Breathitt. Pushes it up the court. Fake the pass, off the glass, no good, and she'll take a hard fall, but she's up, and she'll go to the free throw line. 2:07 on the clock here in the fourth. Lexi's first shot is up and good.
And Lexi Pilford shading the game for Ladycats to Michael Canola.
Second shot in the air and took a bounce out of there. No good. Deaton. Back up the court for the Lady Wildcats. Across the logo over to Blank. She'll go inside to Shepard. Puts down the dribble into the lane. Off the glass, no good. Stacy with another defensive rebound. I don't think Stacy's getting in the area of 8 or 9 rebounds right now, just off the defensive board. Brown spots up, fires a 3. Macy Brown for behind the arc for a Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer. Give her 5 points here in the fourth. Blank beats the defense, hurries up the court for Buckhorn, throws up the shot, no good. She'll draw the foul, and it'll go against Alexis Pelfrey. That is her third.
And looks like we're going to have wholesale subs here for the Ladycats going to have 5 new ones in.
So we got Moore, Miller, the Allen twins, and Napier. So Blank will step to the free throw line. Shot is up and good. Harper Allen will bring it up for the Ladycats. The last 1:33 on the clock, over to Napier. Well, Napier passes inside to Lindy. She'll find Moore. Moore shoots a jumper, no good. Rebound down for the Lady Wildcats by number 15, Laurel Humans. Mullins now brings it back out to Deaton. Over to Blank, inside. Over in the corner, taken away by Lindy Allen. Allen up to Napier. Loses a handle loose on the court. Harper comes up with it. And she'll get it out of there and dish it underneath. It'll go out of bounds. Turnover to the Lady Wildcats.
Sent open more, just couldn't get the pass there.
Good effort. Deaton over to Blank. She'll fire the three off the mark. Rebound down to Lindy Allen. Allen brings it up the court. Into the lane, dishes left to Napier. A good pass underneath to Miller. It got loose. Harper comes up with it. She'll spot up, fire the shot, no good. Lindy comes up with the rebound. Now over to Napier. Napier going to drive in the lane. She's got a little alley. She goes up and lay up and good. For Bella Napier.
And we're going to sub more in. Looks like Taylor Noble.
Yep, and Watts.
Anna Watts.
And Logan Harold. From Deaton over to Blank. Looking in the corner. So Riley now to Mullins. Back over to Blank. Back to Deaton. 13 seconds. Mullins drives in the lane, puts up the shot off the glass, no good. Rebound down to Watts. Watts looking for somebody to pass it to. 1 second left. They're going to dribble it out. That'll do it for the first game of this doubleheader. The Ladycats of Breathitt High victorious 61-33 over the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn. We'll be right back after this message.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Only the best will do.
Thanks again to our sponsors, Kentucky River Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, accepting new patients in Jackson. Check out Dr. Sharma at krortho.com. We'll run down the scoring totals real quick here for you for the Lady Wildcats and the Ladycats of Breathitt County. For the Lady Wildcats, leading the way for them was Blank with 15, followed closely by Deaton with 14. And just behind her was Wooten with 2 points and Adams with 1 point. For the Ladycats of Breathitt County, led by leading scorer Lexi Combs with 18 points, followed by Tinley Hayes with 12, Mason Brown with 15. We got 6 for Micah Canoy, 6 for Charlie Stacy, 2 for Bella Napier, and 2 for Harper Allen. So that's your scoring for the Lady Cats of Breathitt County and the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn. Great game here in that first matchup. Lady Bobcats staying tough there in the second half, David Kyle, and just taking control of the game. No matter what punch Buckhorn threw at them, they had an answer.
Yeah, both teams competed really hard. You can tell the two teams hungry for postseason. Just Ladycats seemed like had more answers than the Lady Wildcats do.
Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We've got about 20 minutes here before this next game. Yeah, there's another game tonight on Bluegrass Sports Nation. It's the Knott County Central Patriots with Coach Jeff Honeycutt coming to town as he'll take on the Breathitt Bobcats here from the Coliseum. We'll have a new stream coming up here for you just shortly. So look for us coming back in a few minutes here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.